Art washes away from the soul the dust of every day. Pablo Picasso. The exercise we would like to offer you today is called Mandala of the Day. A mandala is a Sanskrit word that means literally circle. So everything that you might need today to set up your space is anything that you can use to create circle shape. You can easily find in your house, for example, a coaster or a cup or the toilet paper roll or a tape, anything that works for you today. And you might need also a white paper and any color that resonates with you today. In this practice today, we will guide you to create a step-by-step of a mandala, a very simple shape that is considered sacred geometric shape coming from ancient culture. And the meaning behind this circle is to try to help us tune into this repetitive pattern that it repeats itself, as well as you can find, for example, in nature. In nature, for example, it can be the pattern of a flower or the koru in the silver fern here in New Zealand. And this is helping us to focus our attention into the present moment and be more relaxed, more and more we explore this activity together. So I will firstly lead you with a step-by-step of how to create a very simple mandala today. And then will be a short meditation that will support us to tune into our present moment and how we feel today, to then explore more with colors and other geometric shape, what resonates with us today and how we can explore our artistic side. So once you sit in a nice and comfortable position with your piece of paper in front of you, I will invite you to use your circle shape and place it in the middle of your paper. If you have something that you can see through, it would be even easier. And then all you have to do is to create the first circle of your mandala. And of course, don't worry too much, is at the first attempt, it won't be perfect. We are not seeking of perfection, but just exploring and having fun. So once you have your first circle, you can easily point out the first cardinal point. So the north, the south, the east, and the west. And those 4 cardinal points will indicate you where to start next. Now, to make it simple, we can restart from the middle and move our circle shape on the top until we find, if possible, the center of our North Pole. And then here we can start and recreate our second shape. Whatever way comes out, that's fine. This is the first attempt. And then you can restart from the center and you can go down in your South Pole until you find the middle. Ideally, the second and the third circle, so the north and the south, might have a junction in the middle. So they will ideally meet in the middle. But if they don't meet, that's fine anyway. And then we go back to the center, to the first circle that we create, and we move east. So we move on our right, and we create our 4th circle. And once we are done with this, we're gonna move to the last one at the moment. So we're starting from the center, moving to west, so our left side, and create the last circle of this simple mandala. Now, this is a very basic instruction to create something very simple that is similar to the beginning of what a mandala might look like. From here, you can either decide to keep on expanding your geometric shape with whatever resonates with you, or simply add color into it. Just remind yourself that this is the first attempt and it might not be perfect, but we are not seeking for perfection. We are seeking for having fun. And one way to connect with that is also remembering to accept our emotion. And that can actually help us to improve our emotion regulation and lead us to fewer mood swing and more emotional balance. So often when we have an uncontrollable feeling, we might experience that sadness or fear or shame. And so when we first react to that feeling, we feel like we want to get rid of it and trying to pushing it away. But acceptance, it simply means to becoming aware of our emotion, accepting them for what they are right now, knowing that they won't last. And therefore accepting emotion is helpful because when we listen to them, to our emotion and our feeling, we can actually learn important information from them.
Yes, and so while you might be wanted to keep on creating your mandala in this moment before starting to connect our emotion and feelings with colors. But what we want to say is that really there is no right or wrong colors to use as a representation of your emotion. Each of us connects with a color based on experience, family, and cultural conditions. So, for example, red could be anger or passion, purple could be spiritual or death, and blue can be sad or appreciation. So, really allow yourself to tap with whatever color you feel as connecting the most. And I just want to share with you also the benefit of coloring, because coloring is a form of meditation, an active meditation that can support us to channel our inner artist. So when we meditate, our brain enters to a relaxed state by focusing on the present and blocking out the no stop thinking of our mind. So as a result, when we connect with the present moment, we reach a state of calm that help us to really take out of the stress of the daily life. I will guide you in a short meditation for you to tap with whatever it's within yourself today and associate the colors with your emotions. So for now, I'm just inviting you to find a nice and comfortable position where you won't be disturbed. And gently, you might want to sit on the floor, on a chair, on a pillow, wherever is comfortable for you. When you found your comfortable position, I invite you to gently close down your eyes or have a soft gaze in front of you and start connecting with your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the natural rhythm of your breath. Stay with your breath for a few minutes. Don't try to change it, to control it, but allow it to be as natural as it can be. And if at any point during this practice you find yourself caught in thoughts, simply return your attention to your breath, to the present moment, to the here and now. Remind yourself that this is your time to connect with yourself and to nourish your mind, your body, and your heart. Be kind to yourself. Now slowly take a few moments to reflect upon your day. What sort of emotions have you experienced? And allow these emotions and feelings to simply arise. Be the observer of your thoughts. And notice if you can assign colors that match with your feelings. You can write them down once we finish this meditation. For now, simply observe what your thoughts and feelings about your day are. Allow them to just be. Don't try to change them. Don't chase them away. Don't try to push them. Can you remain still, spacious in your awareness? This is how things are right here, right now. Notice how it is and accept. Recall that acceptance is spacious, not judgmental, and unattached. To accept is not an endorsement. To accept is not an opinion. To accept is simply to recognize, to notice. Acceptance is mindfulness and awareness of reality as it is. When you are ready, you can slowly come back to notice the natural rhythm of your breathing. Then slowly open your eyes and take a few moments, if you want, to write down what colors you will use. Knowing that each time you will come back to this exercise, you might experience different colors around your feelings and emotion. So remember to have fun, and thank you.